Oh, I'm sorry. I was into this book. And it's frightening. It's so frightening and everything. It's a Titanic crossing this week. You know, I told you last week that our subject for this week is going to be the Titanic. And oh my goodness, this book, she's unsinkable. Everyone knows that. That's one of the quotes out of this book. And it was written by Barbara Williams. It was a ship bigger and better than anything the world had ever seen. The little boy in the book is called Albert, and he had been reading about the ocean liner while he was staying in England. And now he had the once-in-a-lifetime chance to sail aboard the Titanic. It was the ship that would take him back to his home in America. Albert believed what he'd read, that this ship was the safest vessel on the sea. Nothing could sink her until the Titanic hit an iceberg and does begin to sink. Now, Albert is faced with decisions he's never had to make before, grown-up decisions that might actually save his life. And you're going to have to read and see what happens to Albert on this boat. We also have another boat called Survivors, the Night the Titanic Sank. Now this one is written by Catherine Jenner. And Will Tate and his family set sail for America, but they're on board the Titanic, the unsinkable ship, which is headed for disaster. So you're going to have to read this book to find out what happens to Will Tate and his family. Now, we also have at the library other books. These are nonfiction books that tells you things about the Titanic, the tragedy at sea, the stories of Titanic's children. That's kind of sad. I Survived, True Stories. It's by Lauren Tarshish, and it has other disasters, but the Titanic is actually one of the ones that are in the book. And like I said, we have the Titanic by Victoria Sherrill, and the third class. There was 3 classes that went on the Titanic, and this tells about the third class. And then of course we have all these other books that you can check out. And I just want to say a shout out to some people. Raven, I'm hoping that you're reading the books that we put in your bag. Anisha, we're hoping that you're reading yours. And Tyra, Matthew, and Anaya. Naya, are you reading the books that we sent in your little bag? We sure hope so. Also, this week I want to put a plug in for one of my favorites, is the Cloud. And you can access the Cloud on several of your devices. Phone is my favorite, but you can also do it on your device. This is a Kindle Fire, but you can also pick it up on your iPad and on the laptop or your PC. You just have to have a library card. All right, the one that I picked out on the Cloud here is Tonight on the Titanic, and it's a Magic Tree House by Mary Pope Osborne. It's the #1 best-selling chapter book series of all time, and it celebrates 25 years with new covers and a new easy-to-use numbering system. Titanic Trouble. Jack and Annie are in for exciting, scary, and sad adventure when the Magic Treehouse whisks them back to the decks of the Titanic. Is there anything they can do to help the ill-fated ship? Will they be able to save anyone? Will they be able to save themselves? Well, you're going to have to go to the Cloud and find out for yourself. There are other books in here. Another favorite that I picked out was The Titanic Lost and Found. It's by Judy Donnelly. And it's kind of an easy one. Titanic. Just the name evokes tales of the doomed ship that have captivated people for all ages for more than 100 years. Early readers will enjoy this exciting account of the world's most famous disaster at sea and the discovery of its remains many years later. It's perfect for independent readers who are confident with simple sentences and everything and are ready to step in to tackle paragraphs. But this is easy. I would like to mention too, on the other book that I mentioned, the Magic Tree House, they also have it in the Audible book, which is going to be good. Also, you can go to Hoopla and you can find several books about the Titanic to read and check out online. And this is our take-home things in our grab-and-go bag. You're going to have a cup, a top, and a straw. Magic of reading. And this little bitty man that you can throw around. And we also have the word search, a crossword puzzle. That's why you're going to need some of these books to help you find some of the answers that go up in the crossword. And we have another word search. All right, next week, our subject is going to be on the dragons. So I want to see you back at Reading for Linda. Bye.